All right, let's implement a queue in TypeScript. We're going to start by creating our types, and we really just need to create a one type. We'll call it node, and it'll take a generic type of t, which means like we really don't care what the value is. It could be a number, it could be a string, it could be an object, and we're going to set the value to it. And then the next value is going to be node of t, because this is a singly linked list essentially. And then we're going to create our class, call it queue, and it's going to take the type of t, generic type, and then we're going to set our value. So we need a tail, which could be undefined, or it could be node of t, and then same for head essentially. And then we need a public value called length. We're going to need to establish basically manage our length manually for each method, so that the user can know how long this queue is. So we'll start with our constructor, which will explicitly just say, hey, this dot tail equals this dot head equals undefined. And we can't forget that this dot length is 0. Okay. We're going to start with our first method, the easiest one, which is peek. Okay. So peek basically is just a way of knowing what is the value of the head dot value, like this. And we're going to set our types properly here. So that's going to be t or undefined. What's wrong here? Oh, we forgot our return. Okay. And then we want to dequeue, which is spelt weird. And when we dequeue, we are basically taking from the head, establishing a new head, and returning the head's value. So the first thing we want to do is check if this dot head is undefined. And if it is, then we can say that this dot tail is also undefined, just to be explicit, and then we could return undefined. This dot tail is undefined, return undefined. What did I do? Oh, that's weird. Okay. All right, so we got that first part, and then when we're dequeuing, we first want to check that, and then we want to manage our length, right? So we're gonna subtract from our length and check our head value, which is this dot head. And then this dot head is going to be head dot next. So the next value after the current head is now going to be set, and we're going to return the head dot value. I think that's pretty straightforward. And then we got the enqueue, which won't return anything like this, but it will take a value. Let's just call it value, and this will be a value of t. And so first we're going to create our node, which is value and then next equals undefined. Okay. And we're going to manage our length right from the get-go, because this is always going to affect the length, right? So we're going to add our length, this dot length plus plus. And then we need to check if there's a tail. So if there's no tail, well, then we need to basically say that this dot head equals this dot tail equals node, and then we return. And if not, then we need to grab our tail, this dot tail dot next, and set it to the node, and this dot tail is node. Okay. And we're going to check. We're going to run our tests. Oh, and we're passed. So that's how you implement a basic queue in TypeScript.